Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is going to be most exciting. Going to pull all my arms out, get all them painted, if any job need doing. Got a Volvo 255 fuel pump to fit in my tank, and the tank is covered in underseal and crap from the dealer, so that needs to go back to bare steel and sorted. So I'm going to have to do that, paint me prop, look at painting my diff, paint the AYC pump, and so we got a bush to press in, just a few little jobs. So anyway, enough of me talking bollocks, and I'll just jump straight into it. So obviously I'm not changing everything on this car bush wise, so I've obviously edge primed all these. I've taped up the ball joints. All the ball joints are nice and firm and all the boots are good. Just don't feel it's beneficial replacing, genuine Mitsubishi joints and bushers with potentially aftermarket ones which aren't as good. I mean, they are going to be worn, but if they're worn and last the same time as an aftermarket one, then what difference does it make? One thing I am changing though, and what I will show you on Mitsubishi's is, so that's nice and solid, that bush. You can polybush that. That's nice and solid, that inner one. You can polybush that. What you can't polybush on a Mitsubishi Evo is this. These are spherical. So these are designed to do this. So if you polybush these on a Mitsubishi, I am led to believe, I've not done it myself, that they just destroy the polybushers. So, bush, joint. So how you can feel these, look, that stays in position. That's a good bush. Absolutely nothing. You can feel resistance on it. That's a good bush. So let me move that out of the way and get you this one. So I've had these blasted. So again, see how it springs back itself? That is really, really worn. So I'm going to be changing that. So got this bushing pill. So a pill means pillar ball bush. And I'll take it out packet and I'll show you. So that's out of the packet. It'll be really, really hard for me to show you without putting it in my vise. So let's drop her in my vise. So that's the new joint in my vise. Or was. Round 2. It's a new joint in my vise. So you can see how taut that is from factory. Jesus, it's nice and taut. So yeah, that's how these need to be. So if you get one where you need to press it out, get a new one ordered. You've got part number there. So there she goes. There it is, sports fans, there it is. Got the arms painted. I'll add a coat of etch. That's just base coat, silver, so look fucking popping on camera. They look like a tinged blue, but I think it's just how sun's hit them. So yeah, gonna get another coat on these and get some 2K clear on them. So they've all been etched, 2K base, and then we'll get some clear. while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to pull the pump out, change this pump while I've got tank. I've just started cleaning the tank up, so obviously can't get in there with a wire wheel. When that's off, I'll just chip away with a screwdriver and try and get all this done. So once I've done this pump out, I'm going to crust a full lot. So I've just pulled the pump out of the tank. It's got sender on, it obviously sits in there into that rubber bush, just sits in there so you can see how the pump sits, like that. So that rubber bit is down, and then that just sits onto the bottom like so. So the new pump is literally a direct fit, there's no pissing about, absolutely doddle of an upgrade. So what I'd recommend is, these clips will give you, I won't use them, I just use the original. You're still running the same pressure, or overflows more, you're still running the same pressure. So yeah, I'd reuse them. That's what I'm doing anyway. There it is guys, all back in. Use the original clips. It just, your Evo plug just plugs straight in. Don't get fooled by buying a these Evo special, you know, like I'm not going to name any big company names, but some of the big company names in the UK say Evo fit and they're charging more for a direct fit kit. It's not the case. Just order a Cytec 255 and it comes with everything. It is it comes and plugs in. You don't need someone to say it's a specific kit and charge you 25 quid more. They are just plug in. Don't get fooled by these Evo part suppliers. So yeah, that's all fitted. You can see how it all clips in now. That's the new pickup filter on, and that just is held on under there by a little clip that comes in the kit. So yeah, let's get it back in. So guys, I wanted to get my stand back so I can carry on some more painting. Clean the tank, crusted it. It's looking good. But yeah. Hope it don't fall. So I've cleaned, rust converted the tank. However, these exhaust heat shields, these don't come off the tank. They're spot welded down the middle. As you can see, mine, yeah, they're not the best. Do I really warrant cutting them out and trying to repair them? I don't think so. I think what I'm just going to do is just cut it off and maybe fetch it up. Basically just take an inch off, just take the rotten bit off, make them look neat, make it look like they should be from factory, and just curve the ends over. So I'm going to get a wheel, something like that. And what I'll do, I'll just take that bit off, sand it, just smooth that edge over. Yeah, I just can't warrant it. It's just, it's just probably, it's not worth doing. So pretty much guys, that's it. If you noticed, I painted a brand new filler neck. Reason being, the coating on them is really thin and I want it to last a bit longer. So that's me, all my arms done. I've painted the diff top. I don't know whether to 2K that. I feel if I just high temp silver it, it's just going to get mucky and crappy. So if I 2K paint it, it's going to look a little bit better and last longer and clean easier. So I painted the back of the hub knuckles flanges, so obviously I haven't done face, but that's just etch, so that just keeps it on. I painted the inners, and yeah, I've left the boots on. Yeah, I'm not really that bothered. We discussed this. They were fine. So I've got enough to do. So if the boots are good, they were fine before. So I'm just going to paint them. I'm going to unclip the clips off and put new stainless clips on. They're all painted up and the inners are done green. It's both of them. Outside I've got prop shaft all painted, and on an Evo 5 these are black, so they've been painted up black. Look lovely, really do. And you can see that's tank. I've actually, that was covered in degreaser, that was covered in all that stone chip shite, so I've had to take all that off today, and that's had about 5 coats of paint. It's not perfect. It's had what you call in a paint trade. I mean, I'm not a painter. What you call in a paint trade, it's a bury it job. So when something's not perfectly prepped and stuff, I mean, it's a fuel tank. It's as good as it's going to get. It's called a bury it job, and that means just get as much on as you can and let it flow in, and it does sort itself out. So every tank I've done, I've just done one of these, just buried it. So they're the bits you see, and essentially that is what you'll see once it's under the car. So good enough for me. Again, prop same. If you really wanted to be super anal, you'd take it completely back to bare steel and paint it, but it's black, it's shiny and clean, and it'll do me. So yeah, pretty happy with what we've got done now. So all I've got to do is, like I said, I'm going to 2k that, I think. So I'll mask the black off and I'll silver 2k the lot. Then once that's dry, I'll knock the new seals in. So I've got new seals, and I can start working through on my box of shite. And hopefully I'll get these bolts zinc plated back, so I can start getting the old girl back together. So yeah, really happy with what I've got done today. Can kind of start to see light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, cheers for coming back, guys, and watching. Busy all day. Hopefully soon we can start bolting all these nice shiny bits on and seeing it come back together, because I'm fed up of it being on my ramp. So yeah, cheers. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Sorry if I bored you. It's not been the most interesting video really. Just a bit of painting and etch priming and just mucky shit. Black hands. One of them. But yeah, cheers guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and see you next time, and hopefully we'll be bolting together.